So for those of you who've been under a rock, boatloads of banks have been failing left and right over the last few weeks. Way before Silicon Valley Bank went under, there were smaller banks failing all over the place. Now there's many different reasons for these bank failures, but what nobody's paying attention to is the actual rollout of what's called the FedNow app and its relationship to those bank failures. You see, most of these banks that are failing at this particular point in time have been working with developing their own digital currencies, just like the federal government. So for those of you who don't know what the FedNow app is, don't worry. As usual, I got you. Come on. So FedNow is a new real-time payment system that was developed by the Federal Reserve of the United States. The whole purpose of this new system is to take over facilitating payments between individuals, businesses, and other entities. No more Venmo, no more Cash App, no more Zelle, no more them not knowing what you're doing. The federal government will actually have direct access to not your bank account, but every single transaction that you process. And they're going to be deploying this system to allow third-party vendors access to collecting these payments on behalf of the Federal Reserve. Now, the government is trying to pitch this thing as a more secure, more instant access way to process payments, especially to businesses. But make no mistake, these bigger banks are buying up all these baby failing banks and they're absorbing all the debt that goes along with it. And the reason they can get away with this is because the federal government is simply going to print an untold amount of money to save those bigger banks. And the government is finally going to be in the pocket of every single institution in the United States. Now, I released another video a while back about the Fair Tax Act, and you guys said that couldn't possibly be passed. But if the Federal Reserve has access to every single one of your transactions, why would they simply just not add a 30 to 50% tax on every single thing that you buy, knowing that you have no recourse? Especially now since you can't hide any of your money. Something to think about. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Holla at your boy for more tips to help you increase your credit scores, although you may not need it soon.